So this girl here is forcing his boyfriend to pay for her and her friend's meals because it is her birthday. Let's see what happens next.
You said to me last week that you would pay for them.
This boyfriend refuses to pay for his partner's birthday meal.
Just can't afford it. Can't afford to take it all out as a group.
Are you joking?
No.
That's not what you said to me last week.
That's not what I thought we agreed on. I thought we agreed on me and you, and that was the thing.
Yeah, but that's on Thursday. That's next Thursday. We're going out today. It's my birthday today, and you said,
Like I said,
that you're going to be paying for them.
It's not got to spare money at the moment.
Oh, guys, stop arguing. It's your birthday, unbelievable.
Should we getting this stressed out?
Not this last minute, honestly.
I'm not a sugar daddy. If you want a sugar daddy, go and find one. It is what it is, isn't it?
There's no need to say that.
Wow,
that's rude.
Yeah.
It's what it is, isn't it?
Like, are you
You're
joking?
trying to make a joke out of me in front of your friends. It's fucking...
I'm
Well,
not
the joke is probably your bank
in
account
front
if
of
you
my
can't afford
friends.
it.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Why are you saying all this
Why should you
now?
have to? Like,
I just want to show it up for your friends.
No, right.
That's clearly what it is.
I've just suddenly decided.
What's the issue? You said to them that we pay. Like last week, this is rearrangeable. I'm just saying this last minute now. Do you know what I mean? It's one day that I want happiness and I can't even give you that.
Like I say, for you,
What do you mean
yes,
you're
sweet,
struggling? You
but
pay
for
for your
friends,
sister's birthday.
it's
There's
family,
10 of
isn't
them.
it?
Oh, so we can pay for his sister, we can't pay
You
for
know
his
what? You're an absolute joke. Because I'm so sorry about this. He's just an absolute joke. You don't.
Yes, he can pay for his sister's birthday and refuse to pay for you freeloaders who are trying to get a meal out of him and then are also mocking his bank balance, and his girlfriend is the one responsible for this. I mean, how can you compare him paying for his sister's birthday to paying for her friend's meal? That's the real joke here. Also, men need to be careful of women like her who nowadays are targeting men to be their free meal guys.
Hub, you spot your target who's going to pay your bill, but a waiter is having a long-ass conversation with him.
There are a lot of women in today's world who dress really nice, go to really fancy places to eat, and when it comes to the check, they start hunting for a guy who can pay their bill, and after that, they start to shamelessly explain what they were doing there.
Hey guys, so I got a lot of questions like this which were really funny. Like, I'm crying right now. The answer to that is no. I went to a very family-friendly restaurant. I'm talking literally, it was screaming babies at almost every single table. My objective was to eat brunch, and this guy was sitting next to me, and he was the only person that was sitting alone. So I'm like, shit, I might as well talk to somebody, because I do that. Like, if I'm sitting alone and someone next to me is alone, I'm going to talk to them. And if they don't want to talk to me, then, you know, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. So the waiter is across from me, and the guy is like pretty much like next to me facing the other way. So the guy can't see me looking at the waiter. I was facing the opposite direction, if you will. So yes, I would highly advise you to not do what I did. Okay. If you are going to be looking at your target, pretty much. You don't want to be staring at your target the way I was staring at the waiter. Like, that's not cool.
So her plan is basically using a guy for her meal, and after that going on the internet and making a tutorial about how you can use men for their money and not pay for shit.
Someone asked me for a tutorial, and ask and you shall receive. I woke up super hungry, wanted to go to brunch. No one was able to go with me, so I went by myself. Before I left, I looked in the mirror and affirmed to myself that I will not be paying for shit. I went to this really nice restaurant called Il Molino. I mainly picked it because it's in one of Drake's songs. When I got there, I was like, oops, never mind, because it was a very family-friendly restaurant. All of the tables were filled with families and kids, and the bar was empty. The bar is the best place to meet and mingle with other people, especially men, if you're looking for someone to pay for your bill. and to potentially go on a date. So I order a glass of wine. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just have a nice brunch by myself. As you can see from this clip, that's my target right there facing the other way. I hadn't even noticed him until his waiter came and started talking to him for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Once I see that, I'm like, oh snap, he's alone? Wow, there's actually someone that's alone here? The waiter is basically his friend, so when his friend leaves, he starts talking to me and the drinks get pouring. His waiter friend basically makes these types of liqueurs and they gave me a tasting. He wanted me to pick my favorite, which was the coconut one. Anyway, he's a regular there. They call him the doctor. Everyone loves him. And he was fun to talk to.
These are the same type of women who end up alone and miserable in their life because they can't hold down a man. And if they do, then there is a high chance that that relationship ends up in a divorce, as it did for this woman here.
I literally just got divorced. Am I done? I don't ever have to see him again. That was so hard. That was so painful. I couldn't look at him. I couldn't say hi. I couldn't say bye. I just walked away. The person that I loved the most in this entire world. The person I loved most in this entire world, you know? That was it. That's how the story ends. I loved him with everything that I was. And now it's done. Oh God, I'm fucking broken, man. I fucking hurt. I kept it together until the end. But I did that shit. I did that alone. I got divorced alone. I did it myself. I did all the work. I did all the research. Oh, I can't stop crying. Oh my God. I did all the research. I did all the work. I did all the paperwork. I did all the legal documents. I fucking did it. He was there when I arrived. Like, he was there early, and so I had to like walk up to him. And he said hi, and just in the like most shameful tone. I was shaking for a while, and then eventually like calmed down. And I calmed down because he was the person that I felt safest with. I don't know, my brain, I guess that was like my coping mechanism, I don't know. But I stopped shaking, and then we signed all the paperwork and went in, and it was relatively fast. I mean, there were a few things that we were missing, like name and address for, so we filled that out together. We like stepped aside and filled it out together, and then we went back to the window and gave them all the documents that are, and I stayed strong. I stayed strong the entire time. Oh man, I almost crashed. There's a lot going on. But I'm gonna go to the pier. I'm just gonna sit at the beach and take a few deep breaths. That was so hard and sad.